welcome to Your High School Sports. I'm your host, Roddy Woods. You got a new person on the panel with us now, Mr. Jonathan Crompton, VFL, former NFL, former CFL, quarterback. Jonathan Crompton.
Got all the letters.
Got all the letters. Got them all. And Chris Reddick is with us. So Jonathan's the first time in studio with us. We've talked to him on the phone, but we'd like to thank him for being a part of this. And you know we're always powered by Krispy Kreme Donuts on the Parkway in Pigeon Forge, right?
Oh, the hot light is on. You know what time it is. Hot and ready. That's right.
All right. We've got all that out of the way now. Let's talk about Question of the Week, guys. The Question of the Week is sponsored by Gateway Ford, Lincoln Mazda, home of the lifetime warranty. Okay, my question for you two guys, since you guys were recruited, both you played at ETSU, you played at UT, let me ask you this. What do you think about the new rules that the NCAA have allowed now, early signing? They're going to have an early signing date in December, and they're going to have the late signing date in February. What do you think? You both guys were recruited now. What do you think about this?
Oh, man, that's a tough one because I can see it both ways. And the reason why I say I see it both ways is if you enroll in January, it's just like having an early signing day. So they've already, in my mind, they've already had one.
Okay.
Yeah.
But just not officially. Because anytime you roll in January, you're signing in February.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
So what's the difference in having one in December and then February? So, like, the way I look at it is, why would you have them 2 months apart? If you're going to have an early one, have it before the season.
That was my thought, Jonathan.
That's kind of how I go about it because, unfortunately enough, it happens where guys do get injured before their senior year, and some schools do revoke that scholarship, which to me is not right. So if you have an early signing period, why not have it August 31st?
Before the season.
Right before the season starts.
Yeah.
Or, if it's always on a Wednesday, the first Wednesday of
August.
Yeah, first week of
So
August.
that's the way I look at it is if you already have, if guys already enroll in January, then why have it in December?
That's true. What do you think, Mr. Reddick?
Well, he hit some key points there. I guess one of the advantages is, the major schools, they got their picks, which, they're going to have their picks at the top anyway. But it leaves a little room after those guys have already signed for like the smaller schools to be able to get, some of the leftover picks to where they still got time to determine and change the little chalkboard on, okay, so see who's left here that we can now go with. So that may be more of the advantage to them in that aspect. So
Now that's a very valid point, especially for some schools that are in that running.
Yeah.
They legitimately have a shot for certain guys, but they want to wait. No, that's a good point. I remember my senior year, we had, I won't mention his name, but we had a kid that was the first guy to sign after signing day. And we had to tell kids, hey, we're going to wait off on you, so I hope you can go somewhere else, which it's just not fair to those guys.
No, exactly.
So that's a very good point. So I do agree with that.
Yeah.
All right, well, our question of the week, both people, Jonathan and Chris, have answered that question. Sponsored by Gateway Ford Lincoln Mazda, home of the lifetime warranty. Go over and see Kevin. He'll put you in a brand new Ford Lincoln or Mazda. Tell him we sent you. All right, it's time for Around the Nation and Across the Region. Sponsored by Buddy's Barbecue right there in Sevierville. You guys had some of that Buddy's Barbecue Friday night. I know you did. I know you did. We'll get into that later. All right, what you got going on Around the Nation?
Well, you just made us both hungry here. Well, Around the Nation, since we have our new, it's not a special guest. I guess we're going to call him officially part of the set here, Mr. Jonathan Crompton. He's my story for Around the Nation because with all those letters we just mentioned from VFL, NFL, CFL, and all the other letters, the guy has a lot of knowledge and a lot of experience that he brings to the table. I understand that he now has an academy that I want to him at this time, if he doesn't mind, sharing a little bit about your academy, give him the official name, the title, and what you do with it, and how you can help, some of those upcoming quarterbacks.
Well, first off, I appreciate and feel honored to be a part of the crew. But getting on to the academy, it's called Jonathan Crompton's Quarterbacks or Jonathan Crompton's Quarterbacks Academy. Either one you want to say. The main reason I want to start it is, like you said, I fortunately enough, I have had to play for a lot of coaches. I had a lot of experience through college. I've never had the same playbook back-to-back years since high school. Wow, it's been a while for me. I'm getting up there in age now. But so my thing is I've got a lot of expertise at a lot of different things. So my thing, I want to give back and share that knowledge with younger generation, whether it be 7 years old or a senior in high school or even in college. I do not discriminate on age. The younger they are, the longer we can work together, the more developed I can get them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever age, I'm 100% in agreement with. And if you go to my website at jcqb8pro.com, you can find information on how to contact me for prices and availability and go from there. I do work off of appointments, so there's no set day of the week.
Okay.
It's availability by parents, kids, and my schedule. So we work together to figure that out. And next week I will start giving a tip of the week.
Okay,
Oh,
good.
nice,
So
nice.
just to start, and that'll be here and also on my website.
Awesome.
So everybody can start following and seeing what's going on and how I try to progress quarterbacks.
Awesome, awesome. You know, Jonathan, I think that's great on what you're doing, you know, with all the experience and knowledge you just talked about and having all those playbooks that you've been able to go through to come back to the area and give that good knowledge that can help a kid, especially young or, you know, on the verge of attempting to go to college, you know, that I'm sure that you can make them the top player that they're capable of being so they can go to that next level. So I think that's excellent that you're able to do that. And guess what, guys? You out there, we're in 2 markets now that we're aired. We're in the Knoxville market as well as the Tri-Cities market, where this Tri-Cities market extends out to parts of North Carolina as well as Southwest Virginia. So be sure to give this guy a call. But like I said, I want you to be introduced in that manner and let people know what you're able to do now that you're back in the area. So that's my around
I appreciate
the nation
that.
story.
I really do appreciate that. And for all the parents, I do travel, so don't think of, oh, it's only Knoxville or it's only Waynesville where I live in North Carolina. It doesn't matter. Prices do depend on certain travel distance, but normally they don't fluctuate.
Yeah.
Where I don't mind to travel. I've been in a car for 37 hours by myself before, so driving an hour and a half is not a big deal.
Awesome, awesome.
All right, well, hey, you heard it right here on Your High School Sports. We'll be right back. Chris is in studio with us along with Jonathan, and we're going to predict and talk about the big game this week, Pisgah, North Carolina versus Greenville. Big upset last week. Bart will be talking about that when we come back. Science Hill went down to the Green Devils, so make sure you stay right here on Your High School Sports. We'll be right back.
It's the Johnson City Honda Touchdown Celebration Sale. Come on and dab with us. You can do the Icky Shuffle. You can get down. Celebrate with us. New and pre-owned vehicles today.
Just look at all those freshly made Krispy Kreme donuts. I'm sure it makes you want one or a dozen right now. So come visit our locally owned and operated Krispy Kreme donuts in Pigeon Forge. Our Krispy Kreme donuts are made fresh daily, our service is fast and friendly, and the taste will put a smile on anyone's face. Krispy Kreme is a fundraising favorite, so call us today to help support your school or community fundraising efforts. Our delivery truck is there when you need us. Krispy Kreme Donuts on the Parkway in Pigeon Forge.
I never thought I'd get into the car business or work with my dad, but some things you just shouldn't pass up, like our Carefree Car Deal with upfront pricing below the factory invoice and our lifetime powertrain warranty. You've just got to get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Mazda in Greenville, online at gatewaydeal.com.
5 Oaks Tires, carrying top name brands Michelin Tires and BF Goodwrench Tires. Visit 5oakstire.com. Located on 1425 Parkway, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, or call 5 Oaks Tires at 865-453-3469.
Have you ever wanted a bonus? Carl Hatcher Furniture wants to give you the best bonus yet with our 50% bonus bonanza. Buy $200 worth of furniture and get $100 more in bonus furniture. Buy $400 worth and receive $200 more. It doesn't matter the amount. For every amount you spend, you get 50% more in bonus furniture. Plus, you can get 1 year no-interest financing with approved credit. It's the 50% bonus bonanza going on now at Carl Hatcher Furniture and Mattress Superstore in downtown Sevierville.
The revolutionary safety of the Michelin Premier family of tires is now available for more cars, trucks, minivans, and SUVs. So whatever you drive, you can take on wet or slippery roads with confidence mile after mile. Double D Tire can help you take changing weather in stride and save. Double D Tire has been family owned and operated since 1981. Owners Tommy and Flint Carter specialize in tires, alignments, brakes, suspension repairing, and custom wheels. Double D Tire would like to thank all their customers and look forward to serving you in the future.
Like and share to Your High School Sports page for your chance to win an Oppu Suit today.
Welcome back to Your High School Sports. Now on the line with us is our correspondent from the Northeast, Bart Lyon. Bart, a big loss for Science Hill last Friday night against Greenville Green Devils. Tell me about that game.
I tell you, that was a barn burner. Very, very much respect goes to the Greenville Green Devils. Coach Ballard, his staff had a great game plan. Just come out, punch us in the mouth. We didn't have no answer for them, and was very impressed with all aspects of the Green Devil program, offensively, defensively, and special teams as well.
Let me ask you one question before we move on from this game. Talk about the Ballard kid at quarterback. Is he a gamer?
That was the real deal. But and then you've heard me say that Corey Russell, pound for pound, is the toughest player in Northeast Tennessee. Well, he is. He's a one of a kind player. But I've also got to move Kate Ballard up there too. He earned a lot of respect, not just for me, but to a whole lot of people up here in Johnson City. That kid is a awesome competitor, and man, what a great leader there running the offense for the Greenville Green Devils.
All right, now let's move on. Let's talk about what else happened in the Northeast up there this past Friday.
Well, Elizabeth had a big win against the Daniel Boone Trailblazers, and that's a game that Chris picked. Of course, he picked the Cyclones, and I went with the Trailblazers right there. Very good matchup, and you got two great coaches in Coach Whitten and Coach Jenkins, and Cameron Coleman is one of the top linemen up there in the area, and then you also got Bailey Prestle, who's one of the top guys in this area as well. So hard-fought ball game. Cyclones pulled out the win, and man, Coach Whitten's got those Cyclones heading in the right direction.
What about Hampton and Clouden?
Hampton is struggling this year. Clouden is finding a way to win. So very interesting shake-up in that area. But I'll tell you, the team to watch in that area is Johnson County. Johnson County Longhorns, they've been lighting it up. Got a real good quarterback in the Arnold kid, and they are putting up some points on the scoreboard.
All right, let's wrap up. Tell me who the Porter Tire Store's Player of the Week is.
This was an easy call. He was 10 for 14 passing for 136 yards and 2 touchdowns. He carried the ball 27 times for 158. Tough yardage. I'm not talking about running sweeps. I'm talking about tough yards. He also scored a touchdown on the ground. That's the Porter Tire Player of the Week goes to Mr. Kane Ballard from the Greenville Green Devils. Awesome player.
All right, Mr. Bart Lyons, we appreciate you bringing the Porter Tire Store Player of the Week, and we appreciate you being a part of Your High School Sports, and we'll talk to you next week.
Go Toppers.
Thanks, Bart. Bart always comes with a great line or two.
Oh, yeah.
He's talking about Science Hill. We talked to Science Hill's coach last week, and he said they were good.
Oh, yeah.
But it looks like Greenville's a little bit better.
That's what it appears to be. You saw what happened.
I seen what happened. All right, we're going to go back to something because we want to talk a little bit about Around the Region, sponsored by Buddy's Barbecue. Chris and Jonathan had a chance to do the first annual
Game of the
Week. Your High School Sports Game of the Week, and we had Dobyns-Bennett visiting Sevier County, and Ralph, Miranda, and Jonathan had the call of the game. Talk about the game a little bit.
It was a good game. It was a great atmosphere, very good scenery in the background. So I just kind of want to recap what happened. I mean, Dobyns-Bennett comes out, gets a turnover right off the bat on the opening kickoff. Great play by them, and coming out, but Sevier County held strong, only giving up a field goal. And then later in the first, it was such a great run by number 6 Bristol, running back from Dobyns-Bennett, shedding a few tackles, getting in the end zone, but not to be deterred. You got a freshman quarterback, Burden, coming through, throwing a 43-yard deep ball to, in my opinion, his go-to receiver, number 1 Russell, with a great diving catch. It was great to see. They come back, take the lead 14-10 at half. Oh, my God, it went downhill right after that for Sevier County. They took the wind out of the sails. 2 offside penalties on the opening kickoff. Third try. Third time's a charm, right? 92-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. Dobyns-Bennett never looked back. Sevier County could not get the momentum back, and the rest is history.
Oh, that's so true. Great game, but second half, very, very ugly for Sevier County. A lot of work to do, and like you said earlier, we talked about finding an identity on what they're going to do.
There's a lot of teams around here like that. I know you were talking about Burden there. P.J. Burden is the defensive coordinator, and his son is a freshman. So we talked a little bit off camera right there about them putting him in the game already. So
Yep.
I guess Coach Lingenfelder's looking toward next year and the year after and the year after.
Well, you know, even this year, these guys are still in it. This team is tough, and like I said, that's why he's probably in it right now, because they can turn this thing around.
Yeah, and I go and look at the roster as well. Look at big number 74 in the middle of the D-line. He's also a freshman.
Yeah.
Coming up big with a couple big key third downs, which was the strength of their defense.
Well, you
was third
counted.
down.
How many freshmen they got?
Oh, it was 22 or 23 on the varsity roster. So the way that I look at it as an ex-player, they're planning for now, but they're looking for the future.
Yeah.
They're thinking these guys, if they're that many up right now, they're thinking they can help them now. And especially, I mean, what was it, fourth game of the year, and they've already got a freshman starting at quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
That's a high praise for him, though. That's good for him.
Yeah, it is. Chris, you got something that we're
Oh,
working
got
with.
some surprises for you guys. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
That was for you because
All right,
you like money.
Okay.
And
I like
this
money.
was for you.
And I like
because
Pac-Man.
You like, old video games. These are called, guys, Oppu Suits. And Oppu Suits, they are, you heard the little slogan, born to be wild? Well, these are worn to be wild. And guess what? Your high school sports, we're giving these away. So all you have to do is like and share on Your High School Sports. Go to Your High School Sports now. Check out these Oppu Suits. These are provided by my man Lee Williams, and Lee's information is right there on the screen. You need to go to his website, check out these Oppu Suits, and guess what? Be wild and crazy and get some attention. And like us and share us on Your High School Sports.
Who wouldn't want to be Pac-Man?
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
You know me. I like the money. I like the money. All right. Go to our website, like us on Facebook, and there's a lot of other things going on. Jonathan's tip's going to be on there. So make sure when we come back, we got the game of the week. It's the Ball Corporation game of the week when Pisco, North Carolina takes a road trip down to Greenville. So make sure you stay right here on Your High School Sports. We'll be right back.
The revolutionary safety of the Michelin Premier family of tires is now available for more cars, trucks, minivans, and SUVs. So whatever you drive, you can take on wet or slippery roads with confidence mile after mile. Double D Tire can help you take changing weather in stride and save. Double D Tire has been family owned and operated since 1981. Owners Tommy and Flint Carter specialize in tires, alignments, brakes, suspension repairing, and custom wheels. Double D Tire would like to thank all their customers and look forward to serving you in the future.
A milestone, 49 years in the automotive business. Phil Bachman and Myron Bernard have provided the automotive needs for people from Northeast Tennessee, Southwest Virginia, Western North Carolina with the vehicles that they desire. Choose from Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Cadillac right here at Bachman Bernard in Greenville. We're in the prettiest area. We give the lowest prices, the highest rebate, and the best interest rates. Make the short trip to Bachman Bernard Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac right here in Greenville, where as always, we're gonna save you money.
Just look at all those freshly made Krispy Kreme donuts. I'm sure it makes you want one or a dozen right now. So come visit our locally owned and operated Krispy Kreme donuts in Pigeon Forge. Our Krispy Kreme donuts are made fresh daily, our service is fast and friendly, and the taste will put a smile on anyone's face. Krispy Kreme is a fundraising favorite, so call us today to help support your school or community fundraising efforts. Our delivery truck is there when you need us. Krispy Kreme Donuts on the Parkway in Pigeon Forge.
It's the Johnson City Honda Touchdown Celebration Sale. Come on and dab with us. You can do the Icky Shuffle. You can get down. Celebrate with us. New and pre-owned vehicles today.
Have you ever wanted a bonus? Carl Hatcher Furniture wants to give you the best bonus yet with our 50% bonus bonanza. Buy $200 worth of furniture and get $100 more in bonus furniture. Buy $400 worth and receive $200 more. It doesn't matter the amount. For every amount you spend, you get 50% more in bonus furniture. Plus, you can get 1 year no-interest financing with approved credit. It's the 50% bonus bonanza going on now at Carl Hatcher Furniture and Mattress Superstore in downtown Sevierville.
Grindstaff Kia is your premier Kia store in all of the Mountain Empire.
I got that Kia in my pocket. I got that Gozo in my feet.
2018 LX Optima starting at $247 per month with 0 down, 0 first payment, and 0 security deposit. 2017 all-wheel drive LX Sportage, 25 to choose from, $279 per month.
I got that Kia in my pocket. I got that Gozo in my feet.
so clean, so shiny. Your car will look brand new at Claybo's Express Shine Car Wash. Choose from a basic car wash to the manager special, or purchase a monthly pass where you can go once a day, every day for a month. The neon lights look so cool while your car gets a fantastic wash in just minutes. So, get the best car wash in town at Claybo's Express Shine Car Wash, located on Wears Valley Road, right across from Claybo's Campground. Open 8 to 8.
Get the right services you need from a name you can trust at Crescent Center Drugs. Whether it's hormone replacement therapy or if you need to update your immunizations for flu, pneumonia, or shingles, Crescent Center Drugs has a professional and friendly staff always ready to take care of you. That's why for many years, Crescent Center Drugs has been your good neighbor pharmacy. Right now, getting your medicine is fast and easy when you sign up for the IVR system. It's simple. Once your prescription is filled, your box is scanned, and you instantly receive a phone call or text for pickup. Visit Crescent Center Drugs inside the Crescent Shopping Center.
Welcome back. It's time for the Ball Corporation Game of the Week. I know you guys are excited. We're talking about Pisgah, North Carolina, making the road trip across the mountain, coming to see Greenville Green Devils. Who you got?
Oh, boy.
Ooh, you put me on the spot first.
Yeah,
All right.
well,
Well, this is tough for me because Pisgah's my rival.
I know. That's why I put you on.
You definitely did. In all seriousness, though, my freshman year of high school, we played at Gaffney. And it's hard to play an out-of-state game.
Yeah.
You travel there and back in the same day, and it's not like it's a 20, 30-minute ride. It's a couple-hour ride. Right. So that's going to – I don't care what anybody says that takes effect. So, and everything I've been hearing of Greenville and how good they are and how they played this past week, I know that Pisgah's going to have a tough time stopping the run.
Right.
So I'm going to have to take Greenville in this game.
All right. What do you got?
Well, I'll tell you what. Pisgah, one thing I know that they're used to, and that's a great crowd, because I witnessed it last year against his former high school, Tuscola. So the crowd is not going to be intimidated at all. Crossing the street to get the other side of the state, I don't think that's going to be much of a problem either. But what's going to be a problem in this game is a guy by the name of Cade Ballard. This quarterback is just a junior, and he does it both ways. He does it with his feet, and he does it in his air. Actually, he does it three ways. He's cerebral, too, because being the son of coach.
That plays an advantage.
You're carrying this everywhere you go. At the dinner table, we're talking football. Bathroom, son, talking football. Watching the games, talking football.
That does make sense.
It's all about football. So anyway, he's leading. He's our captain. He's leading. Plus, they just come off a big win over Science Hill. But that could be the Achilles heel, because when you have a big win over a 6A school that was ranked in the state, sometimes you get a little easy on the next week because you still live off the past. So living off the past, and you got another foreign team that's across the state that you don't know anything about, sometimes that can play to the advantage of Pisgah. But with that being said, I think Greenville has just too much power for Pisgah, and I'm going to give it to Greenville.
All right. I can't call. I don't have a say in this. So when we come back here on Your High School Sports, we're going to unveil other notable games, and we're going to give you a hint at there's a new number one in Your High School Sports Top 10. So make sure you stay right here on Your High School Sports. We're coming back right after these messages.
Download the Network King mobile app today.
Remember when she was 5 years old and there came the time to let go of the bicycle and watch her soar away? Now she's all grown up and off to spread her wings. You can rest more easily with her on a set of Michelin tires from Porter's Tire Stores. Michelin tires have safety features like 14-foot shorter stopping distance, and Porter's Tire Stores have 60 years of tire service experience. With your little girl on Michelin tires from Porter's Tire Stores, maybe it will be a little easier to let go. Porter's Tire Store. Ask your granddad about us.
Get the right services you need from a name you can trust at Crescent Center Drugs. Whether it's hormone replacement therapy or if you need to update your immunizations for flu, pneumonia, or shingles, Crescent Center Drugs has a professional and friendly staff always ready to take care of you. That's why for many years, Crescent Center Drugs has been your good neighbor pharmacy. Right now, getting your medicine is fast and easy when you sign up for the IVR system. It's simple. Once your prescription is filled, your box is scanned, and you instantly receive a phone call or text for pickup. Visit Crescent Center Drugs inside the Crescent Shopping Center.
If you're in the market for a quality used vehicle, here's a grand opening you don't want to miss. Gateway Auto Center of Jonesboro is now open. East Tennessee's bargain outlet for cars, trucks, SUVs, and more, located across from Ingalls in Jonesboro, a division of Gateway Ford Lincoln Mazda in Greenville, and the only used car dealer in the region offering the Gateway Carefree Car Deal on over 100 pre-owned vehicles. Upfront pricing posted on the windshield, top dollar for your trade-in, and a lifetime powertrain warranty. Gateway Auto Center on Highway 11E in Jonesboro, online at gatewayusedcars.com.
My name is Tim Oakes. I'm basically owner and general manager here at Oakes Salvage Freight. We started the business 20 years ago. We carry anything in building material from roofing, siding, it could be wood siding, vinyl windows, exterior doors, interior doors, any type of flooring. So we'd love to have you. Come by if you can.
A milestone, 49 years in the automotive business. Bill Bachman and Myron Bernard have provided the automotive needs for people from Northeast Tennessee, Southwest Virginia, Western North Carolina with the vehicles that they desire. Choose from Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Cadillac right here at Bachman Bernard in Greenville. We're in the prettiest area. We give the lowest prices, the highest rebate, and the best interest rates. Make the short trip to Bachman Bernard Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac right here in Greenville, where as always, we're gonna save you money.
Just look at all those freshly made Krispy Kreme donuts. I'm sure it makes you want one or a dozen right now. So come visit our locally owned and operated Krispy Kreme donuts in Pigeon Forge. Our Krispy Kreme donuts are made fresh daily, our service is fast and friendly, and the taste will put a smile on anyone's face. Krispy Kreme donuts on the Parkway in Pigeon Forge.
Grindstaff Kia is your premier Kia store in all of the Mountain Empire.
I got that Kia in my pocket. I got that good in my feet.
2018 LX Optima starting at $247 per month with 0 down, 0 first payment, and 0 security deposit. 2017 all-wheel drive LX Sportage, 25 to choose from, $279 per month.
I got that Kia in my pocket. I got that good in my feet.
Like and share to your high school sports page for your chance to win an Oppu Suit today.
Welcome back to your high school sports. We're on the clock now at notable games in the region. Morristown East, Tennessee High.
Tennessee High.
Well, I got to go opposite. I'm going to go Morristown East.
Okay. Knox West at Oak Ridge.
Oh my gosh. Oak Ridge having that disappointing loss, 41-zip. My man, former player, Kwayu Graham, his son, Lil Graham, he's got to make some things happen. I'm sticking with Oak Ridge.
Why you got it? I was going Oak Ridge. All right, we'll both go Oak Ridge. We'll agree on this one.
Okay. Now, Bearden and Science Hill.
Hilltop having that disappointing loss, I'm going Hilltop.
Yep, Science Hill as well.
All right. Our new number one, I'm going to let you know who it is. It's Farragut. So make sure you go to yourhighschoolsports.com and see the rest of the top 10. For Jonathan Crompton, for Chris Reddick, I'm Roddy Woods. We'll see you next week right here on Your High School Sports.